Hello, I'm Damien, and I am Gamian, and a Wildermyth. Last time we completed the final main scenario, which is to say we are now going to be trying out the Omenroad. The Omen. God, I don't know why I'm saying Overman. The Omenroad scenario. So I don't know how long that one is, or anything like that, or even how it actually work. For all I know, it could just be a little tutorial thing. I don't know. So this could be a really, really short stream. It could be, it could be more than one stream for all I know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what characters we're going to be using, or if we get to choose. I would hope / expect Legacy maybe, but we'll find out. So, a walk in the unlight. Heroes in their hall receive an invitation to a ball in a castle that doesn't exist. Through the skeleton of all our yanderings they'll go, to answer the summons of a time-lost dragon, a roadless walk of wonder, companionship, and repair. The main enemy is random. The difficulty is adventure. It's not carved in stone. We haven't been doing that at all. It is a roguelike style, so that's how that do. Those are all full up. And so we go. As it loads, slow but sure. Hopefully. It's giving me the little circle of the... There we go. Excellent. Party select. We do indeed get to pick whoever the heck we want. Enabled youth. A veteran left behind and slain by the Summer King. Well, it's not. I don't think she was. So it looks like we get a choice of pretty much everyone in Legacy. Cool, cool. Did Tachibana die? I don't think she died. Yeah, there's the crow. Haley Volson. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a warrior. Oh, this one's not. This one has to be a new character. Okay, these ones gonna be legacy. Fuck. Alright, well, we are of course going to have Revia, because Revia be Revia. Oh, a veteran left behind, so that whoever's here is going to be old. Noted. In that case, Taylor, because we won't be able to see that you're old. LOL. What weapons do you have? You got a wand there. And a crossbow. Okay, so you do have a crossbow. That's an artifact, though. Damage up to 3 tiles within 3 damn enemies on 3 tiles. Nice. Except that it's a wand. So it only has the range it do. But I guess we could start her off with long range, which I was contemplating. Improves and gains various advanced interfusions with that. The other option I was considering was the soul splitting, because if we start using a ranged attack or if we ever using physical attacks, that'll be a situation. I can only get to pick one, so I guess let's pick long reach, because I feel like soul splitting will show up more likely, being an actual mystic ability. And over here, we will of course have Revia, with her Quelling Moss, her Long Reach, her Quelling Moss level 2, her Thorn Fang, and her Rogue. And now I need to have a new person who will be a warrior. We have a ton of those, but It has to be someone new, therefore, warrior. I mean, it doesn't have to be a warrior, but we might as well cover all three things. So, who do I have who can be a warrior? Oh, there we go. We'll just do that. We got a fella, masculine body. I'll have to contemplate that about them a little bit more in the future, but for now, we'll just, anyone. Go with that. Bit of a square jaw. Let's see if we can match his hairstyle at all. Pretty sure I remember what it was. I've only drawn him one time. I only looked at it one time. Yeah, that's gonna be the closest I've seen so far. They don't have it. That's actually a little surprising. That none of these hairstyles are up, as it were. Because up is what we want, but without there being any up, and this also exists. That might be okay. Yeah, it works a little better than this one. Alright, that was the other character I was contemplating. But I forgot to ask about it to the character's owner. Purely the reason was because we could put on, I could totally make a Tia with an ancestry of horns and bunny ears. I just have to look at her to see what her hairstyle is actually like. I mean, the biggest problem is knowing in what way I can work this. Yet again, romantic. Dude is probably pretty high, even though she doesn't think so, seems like. Snark, a poet would be not a high topper. Greedy up. Snarkier than a coward, not much of a loner. Not really much of a goofball either, but also not much of a healer. They're really romantic. Oh, the romantic greed wagon. She's not that greedy. The decisive romantic would be hard to say how much of that is the character and how much is the player. LOL. You know what? Sure. As I also then jump over real quick to find a look at hairstyle. There we go, that'll work. Okay. Alright, well, first off, if we are indeed going to go with Tia, because why not? She's also not a warrior, though. But hopefully I can hopefully I can change that without everything else getting messed up. How long does that look? Good in a pinch, but not. It's a bit too long. No bangs to that one. It's a bit of a problem. No, the shaved sides don't work. The biggest thing else is we're trying to get those ears covered. outside of that ear existing. The human ear, of course. So what other ear options we have that might work okay? That one's still up there. Okay, I mean those are down at least. Go with the feathers and be terrible. Not long enough. Some in there, we can then make use of that hair. Guess I'm just doing a quick swirl again, just in case. I mean, he's got bangs. A little long in the back. Yeah, I think our best bet, not that one, there we go. Probably our best bet, even though not great still. But you can't always get 1-to-1. Another mouth with that's kind of silly, but that does work for what we're after. Lean a bit more into the brown tan, darker, more orange. I don't know if that's too much. Too dark. The saturation's not the issue with that. It's just straight up orange. We don't want straight up orange. How dare you bounce out of there? Okay, now we're getting a little better, a little closer. That's probably as close as I'm going to be able to get without just pulling out the direct numbers. It's not nearly close enough, but... Oh, actually... I feel like it has more saturation than that, but... Okay, there we go. That'll be probably as close as I can get. Okay, and then the hair is a dark brown. Go with that, that's fine. Primary color. Which one's the primary? Your accents in your pants. Understood. We'll go with the yellow there for that one then, instead of the gold. Or not the gold, the red. So secondary color, because it should be primary color, frankly, but whatever. Is a nice vibrant red. Mostly because that's just the outfit I'm looking at right now, but the sudden realization of, should probably consider, there we go. So it's actually, what she wear is more of a vibrant purple. Go ahead and go with that. With pants that are quite dark. So, it doesn't matter because luminosity is at dead, so there we go. Tia. Not very, she's also quite short, quite small, not very thick. Just go as low as we can with both. Alrighty. And I put those as best I can, because why not? And okay, done with that, but she is actually a mystic. Excellent. And so we pick from Legacy here, which will be a warrior. I mean, it's hard to say no to Tachibana. Shy swipes will mean we have the kitty with us. Alrighty, yeah. I want the kitty with us because why not? Or at least, you know, the kitty can attack. Right, it is the more powerful kitty option. And then, you know, Battle Dance being like, dealing with a non-swift melee attack. If Tachibana still has actions left, she can move up to half her speed as a free action. Okay, we don't need Battle Dance Plus. It'll be fun, but yeah, let's just go powerful kitty. There we go, Revia. With Tachibana, excuse me, the Tachibana and Tia. I do know Tia's last name, don't I? Because it's written right here. The only thing I was uncertain of is how to spell it. There you go, Tia Darling. Alrighty. I do believe with that. 14 recommended calamities. No, 100. Starting. I have no idea how Omenroad works. Oh, there we go. Okay, fair enough. We don't even have Revia yet. Days down from daylight. Also, I just noticed I talked about also got young, despite being the veteran. Anyway. Talked about Anna. Say if you want me to take the lead for a bit. Gonna butcher her voice all the time because what I think of for what her voice is supposed to sound like is not what her player do. Chef, you're talking real fucking loud. Lies an unseen empire of ifs and asks, where the rocks relax and fiction cracks one dreaming eye. Things can exist there without needing to prove it. Like whatever the fuck that is. Sheltered among shelves of stone, where sun and stars have never shone. To fresh senses, seeming sudden, though they came about so slow. Fossil air wafts warm from unseen cavern heights. Warm air and odor where mountains first conceived. Can you imagine? I don't know, I'd go nuts probably. How deep down are we? How deep are we down?
How deep? Deeper than deep. You know because there's squirrels. Squirrel.
Huh? I guess he means these fucking things.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Don't play with the squirrels. Except sometimes. Yeah. Except sometimes. Oh. Yes. Yes, as is our custom. My wife is correct. Sometimes the squirrels want to tussle.
Sometimes the squirrels want to tussle.
Okay. Yes, so if they want to tussle, then it's actually fine.
It's even nice.
Squirrel. Yes, so if the squirrels observably want to tussle, it would be nice of you to oblige them. But assume they don't. Squirrel. Come, the young and powerful ambassador will lead us.
The squirrel bustles in fluid-moving, silent white legs. After the back-bending journey that led here, Tachibana and Tia roll their shoulders and stretch stiff muscles. Let's fucking make sure you don't look too impressed, Tachibana. You're Omen's wife? Can I ask, is there deep love in a marriage of deepists? Did it become that way? Are you happy, or...?
What you can ask is my name. It's Velda. And he does smell nice.
Alright. This isn't a trap, is it? Tachibana would be pretty unforgiving if it was. I had to convince her. I'm probably just gonna end up doing it. I don't think, because, Tia's supposed to have, like, an Irish accent. But she's always going at it with, like, heckin', like, more southern, I feel like, but whatever. So that's why it's difficult. It's like, can you do a mix of southern and Irish?
Here, if I were picking windabouts and wares to kill you, it wouldn't be such a long walk.
They'd been in the midst of a long, dry summer, happy for ants, miserable for corn. Muggy day, though. How'd we get a storm? Horns loomed in the night. Out of the fog infused with the yellow light of the moon it swallowed.
Riddle my flesh with no arrows or blows. I'm old and windruffed, as all here-going roads.
Weird weather sometimes makes you listen, even to enemies and poets. The old deepest had tossed in the dirt a tablet, a token, graven with the elder mark, the symbol of a favor owed. He has a sense of drama, your husband.
And 6 more senses besides. He's keener than he seems, my Arnon. Thump. There, a nice invitation.
Uh-huh. But why was it fucking wet? Our invitation was wet.
Invitation?
That you fucking brought.
Was it wet? Must have been the rain.
Among the cave slopes, 100 tunnels might be hidden. Hard to feel safe here.
Even we are uncomfortable in the earthly heat. You feel the weight of all the ground above you. These caverns are many wells below warren depth.
Are the Goyles here at home here?
Who knows? I'm not sure when, but they once got a master, and they loved their master well. Your host is who I am talking of.
Our magical host? Have you met the dragon?
Ugly old me, I would never get the chance.
The dragon's invitation had been neatly written, perfumed with the smell of cave water, though that might have been owed to traveling among the clothes of its courier.
Invited to a party never matched now or after. At my great citadel of Nether Farwen? Nether Flare that means. The land of rhyme and glamour, we shall flit and frolic the length of my long hall. With heroes and legends of all time and distance, at the never-before ball. Held only once for existence. Isn't that a rumpy flourish?
What?
It's a confluence of favors that brings me here, to the Gworls and to human heroes of long before. And so you stand before it, the door, the Umbral door.
Uh-huh. Nice into my fucking oath errand. Mind my wife's. That's not me talking.
Marks the end of my earth errand, mine and my wife's.
The door to Netherflare.
So it's said. Only Gworls go freely. Should feel like nonsense.
Should feel like nonsense, but it doesn't at all, does it? Stories all my life. Never convinced me. Never convinced me I should actually fucking worry. Such a place might be real.
In India,
Why'd you only bring 2?
Call it my sense of caution.
That's the 8th.
That's the 8th and most husbandly sense. Peh. True. Everyone else is dead,
No, don't say that. Nah, definitely not dead. We're just who's left, loose ends. Side characters, a telltale didn't need.
We're left behinders. Must be fucking mocked, yeah.
The five you would have wanted say they set out just this spring for the culminating fight. We've been battling our Bone Imperator. The Bone Imperator. Some great and hundred-limbed, Morthaga thing. If you know what that is. She's still not. If you know what that is. We've been battling the Bone Imperator. Some great and hundred-limbed things, a Morthaga thing, if you know what that is. I've been fighting fucking Morthaga all my life, it feels like. I used to be on that team, the one that fucking went, the far-going team, but not this fucking time. There's somehow a goddamn window watcher. Fucking door guard.
2 of you is not so many.
The others will return. I'm not telling you everything. Let's leave it here. They're not with us tonight. In any case, the militia alone's enough to fend off your fucking band. It was enough to fend off your, or enough to fend off your band. I doubt you could bring a larger force to bear unnoticed.
Such schemes do not spring from a tired head like mine. Be easy.
The Gwirl who led them now stills. Its flat, black stare feels out their faces, but their eyes are turned downward. To the door, the umbral door. Up close it seems to radiate.
Look upon me.
The wall behind it shimmers, grafted night. The great umbral door gives off a ghost of a hum, tunelessly familiar, like wind in the teeth of old farm wells. Tachibana? My legs suddenly don't want to move. Just a big fancy gate to you. Fucking don't talk yourself out of it after talking me in. There's no announcement but the groan of barely budging rock. Then the sudden lack of any noise at all, as if the door holds its breath. Finally, a filament of light. Becomes a moon ray. Becomes a whitening surge. It could have been a blink. It could have been an hour, where stood a grand forbidding door. Now spans a brilliant blank, liquid and strange, fragrant as a field of foreign flowers. One figure rolls in the milky ether. Drifts to them with a calm of a feather on slow currents.
That's Elthiar.
Stop spewing, you old spoiled baron, or leave the cave. I bring you a glittering welcome, human heroes. The only kind Glyphrix would have me extend. Voice low and careful, giving the impression that it would carry just as far as it meant to. I am Elthiar, yes. From across all Nithafawin, I've come to collect you. Wow. However, is it only the pair of you? Only the... Well, because... Kriorg! A marrow-listening horn blast rips their attention back into the dark as deepists boil up from every crevasse.
Gwirl.
You two.
They're not our guys. They'll kill us.
What? Forth, my lowlings, where the hunter blows his note. Crash. It's through the dawn down, for immortality, for the memory of the Messiah, and for our king and queen. They're trying to get through. Is it bad if they pass the door? Is it bad? The Gwirls are fighting. The Gwirls are fighting. It's a battle, dear. A real fucking battle. Stay close. Fearless, all we who walk unsleeping, forth we all, and over their bones to our immortal reward. Okay. Dear darling, now Greenhorn Mystic. Ooh, fire. Once per turn, she gets fire and creates an interfused blaze. On a tile with Debris. However, this makes much more sense to Tia. That would also be fine. Compulsion. I mean, not really. No, the other one probably... I mean, compulsion is the thing she could do. I speak of the depths. Charismatic and clever, she stands upright and raises a songful voice. Her very presence seems to fortify her underlings. They got awoken, 4 horned children, another woken, and a chastised. Yoked with groaning rocket, struggles and yields ground. Wearying bellows follow every thrown boulder. We got some Gworls on our team, hell yeah. We've also got Tachibana, who's I like. In your other hand is your fancy little magic sword. Tippity hop you down here like that. Throw an axe to kill the child. Five damage, 7 damage. But also with that being a water spear, if that were a stunt, it could have done some good stuff. Hippity, a little bit. Wait. Tia. Interfuse with that rock. Destroy the child, or the child can dodge. That's also a thing that can happen. Kind of waiting for the big ones to show themselves, or more horned children. There's the big one. Good dodge. Oh, do you guys become hidden when you avoid things or / get attacked? Up, Chastise is over there. Didn't think that was going to be the case. Noted. Flesh-eating toxin attacks apply 2 poison. Hunters of the deep deal double damage after armor when flanking, and also gain +2 temp health when blocking. But that's the dragon's sword. Dragon's spear becomes hidden after dodging an attack. Cool. So these guys can throw boulders. Throw a giant boulder that damages knocks back enemies on that tile and the adjacent non-diagonal tiles. Worrisome. And empowered by the faith of the prophet right here. Alright, well, Tachibana. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like we should let people trying to focus. That's gonna be a ranged attack. I don't want that. So get real close. That's mostly just so that shame. Okay, they can't wall with each other. Also a shame. Grab the fire. Steal it. Cool. You, my friend, up around have a better chance of attacking. Kill that. Get on in there yourself. Oh, that's a bad. Wow, I'm dumb. I've set them up perfectly to get ruined. And a okay, demons there still keep coming. Noted. You're out of axes. Fair enough. poisoned. That guy's dead now, which means Tia can hibbity hop over this way. You can only disuse with that. With this, we can Bone Lance, which is always a good fun time, assuming it hits. Or we can Shackle. What exactly are you interfused with? That's my interfusion. She's not interfused with anything at the moment. Well. I'm feeling more terrible things are going to happen to them. Pain. Oh, good. Hit Tia too. Alright, Tachibana, you are entirely in a not good place. You can at least do damage to this Woken over here. Tia, like, flee. Well, part of the reason for doing that, as we did. Okay, so that guy's gonna die. Should probably actually had him go over there to distract that guy a little bit better, but hey. We're all gathered up right here. That'll totally not be bad for us at all, I'm sure. Okay, no, she's dead. Poison 6. Oh boy, that was very dangerous. The Bone Masher. I mean, sure, have it. You have a free hand, so why not? Because we can use the ingot, considering how this is going to be built out. Whatever. Got an injured Gwirl. Taking care of it. Only echoes continue the fight, high in black corners of the ceiling cave ceiling. Easy there. Still breathing. Gloat then, sun lover. No. Nah. Your small victory means nothing, I assure you. That means the difference between living and dying, sorry to say. You are gloating, Wheeze. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Tell me where you were born. I can tell them you died, if I ever get back up there. There's no one left to tell. Tia was a girl born, able-bodied and gifted. She grew up loved. She grew up protected. Her decisions cared for. The defiance in this dying zealot's eyes is unlike anything she recognizes. Oh, you're still here. The woman, Elthiar, appears not to have moved. Ah, did you notice? I hate for you to assume I have no other appointments, but I was paid in better than favors to bring you. I've never spoken to anyone who looked quite like you. She likely would have murdered you and stolen your skin, so call it good fortune. Well, I don't know what to say to that. The open portal pours cold, scented light around her cheeks, a flowerful smell. Figures move mutely on the cave slopes. Tia is reminded of a day with her dad, when she watched the town market from the mountaintops. Your elder looks like she is perhaps more reluctant than you are to pass through, am I right? She has her reasons, I'm sure. I told that dragon, an ill-explained ball in the unknowable reaches of our dark and famously terrifying realm was always unlikely to garner great enthusiasm. You told that dragon? I make it a point to be honest with my employers.
Before we get called on again, yes, let's get beyond the call.
Hey,
It's dangerous for us.
we're old. They're cowards, huh? Alright.
That's what you want. We're not eager to lose our skins, saggy and unprecious as they may look to you. We came from our homes, you see. It was a favor we owed, and we've done it. We want to go back.
We are going back, and best of luck to them. But my blood is grum. My lungs are full of dredge.
Yeah. The aches get worse, unendingly worse.
Travel well then, I guess.
You also.
You, that's not me. You also. Travel well. And if you do return, think of wandering by. We'll feed you heaps. We want to hear what happens. Maybe I'll make him fucking honor that. So I had to spell out each invitation as dictated, phrase by lurid phrase. You see, despite what they may tell you, dragons are not good at everything. Well, we've all got strengths and weaknesses, I guess. Now, would you tell me something? Are you the clover sprout you seem to be? What? You seem quite green, so I'm asking. More like red. Silence means yes. Well, no, I lost track of the... Do I make you that uncomfortable? No, you're kind of hot. I don't know, we just started staring at each other. It just felt weird suddenly, didn't it? Sometimes you meet someone and are stirred strange. Did it? And seldom felt feeling surprises your insides. Foreboding or fascination, fear or a fate-like sensation of familiarity that links two never-met strangers. You don't know what it is. You just have a desire to get to know them better. Blah blah. Remember. Oh, what's going on here? Remember. Here she comes now. Dear, in your mind now is fine. I want to say, like, no one wants to be the fuss mutt. I know, me neither. But should we fucking do this? I'm assuming there's no easy way back. We briefly did discuss this. Not with me. You didn't. The journey's not safe or short, she says, but she'll keep us on the path. And then it's like the note said. If we make it, the dragon will responsibly, I guess, transport us back here in some fashion. The dragon has no fucking reason to. The dragon will. Every guest is guaranteed safe passage home at the conclusion of festivities, is the claim.
Find me when you learn the worth of a dragon's promises.
To my knowledge, Glyphrix has never made a promise and broken it. That is impressive, since my knowledge is almost humorously vast, I can words. Moreover, Dragon Tyrant or not, the ancient law of the realm punishes, rather harshly, an Oathbreaker. Fucking comforting. Tachibana? It's still just her word, right? Sure, but... So now, may I humbly insist we embark. Myself and whoever will accompany me. The Gorals will never say, but I sense we are imposing.
Goral.
Elfiar, I should say, steps into the light, begins to fade. She seems so strong to me, and strange, but there's something I trust in her. I see. I should stop this, but what do I even fucking say to a kid with captured eyes? Alright. Fucking going. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Healing. Heroes will heal after each node based on the recovery rate, which you can check on the character stats screen. 26 health per node. No good. That's a campfire. That is a heal up. That's a lot of resources. It's got a chest. Admittedly, grants a random combat buff for the remainder of the page. Well, that's nice. Over here to a boss. Can use a weapon or not, just a weapon or resources. That's a forge, which increases the tier of one of your weapons or armor by 1. That'd be a nice thing to reach. Don't quite know yet what Child of the Hills Shrine means. Some random resources, and there's a fight in each one as well. But we can go here to heal. I think these are just blank nodes, perhaps. Or find out. Nether Flare is a placeless place. It is a placeless place. The passing pale, the bright warm nearly nothing that membranes worlds. There's the elbow space between between realities. It is the blanket that softens chance knocks. It wraps worlds round that their neighbors don't bruise on their shifting angles. All is fragrant, lightly threaded fog, without land, sky, or direction. Who navigates the pale must be a very sure creature, or else a thing perfectly aimless as gas. Who is pulled through is anyone, tethered by express conjure to one plane or coast or another. Come further, no backward steps. Huh? You are through. Through. Howled notes dot to the darkness, with the lonesome voices of beasts unknown. Gouts of fire leap from their lurking stones. Seems like an easy fucking place to lose your way. That's kind of a sad look. Huh. I've been told that sadness suits my face. Maybe the way that wonder seems to suit yours. Below us lie the wilds where I long have wandered. Descend. I will close the door and be with you soon. I don't trust it. Did she have a smirk on this one? She did. Nope, didn't mean to skip. Back. 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 God, this is so goddamn long. Oh my god, why? Okay, there we go. Christ. Yeah. What's the fucking atmosphere between you and her? I don't know. Don't quite know. It's kind of interesting. Well, don't lose your fucking head. Yeah. The light of the door at some point leaves their backs. It's a fairly straight slope down the sides of a cliff. The stone is coarse in places, smooth in others. Bloodshot granite. A gritty hot wind several times hits the faces. Silence follows, and the rubbing of eyes. It smells like south is fine. It smells just south of fine. But it's better than I had thought. We'll get up to some trouble down here. Something tells me we will. A dreamed of place for the not belongers, for the twisted and for the lost. Nether Farlowin. The name is in the god's tongue. It means hill beneath the sleeping, hill or field. That is Ephra, means hill or field or something grave. Slow crackling sound ripples over spires of rock. Chains in the sky undulate as if underwater, and the light in them pulses and courses from link to link. That's good stuff, I guess. Where do we go? Impatient to be away. These craglands are not so hospitable to your eyes, I suppose. But I think what will startle you most is the beauty my world hides. I can see that. Elthiar takes the lead, and the pair of them will fall. No, wait. What are we called? Even a little company like ours needs a fucking name. Even if it's just us. Call it superstition, but I think it's good luck. Really? Alliance of Havon, Stewards of Omdom. May I suggest something? Actually, given these two, the Quicksilver Initiative, yay! Satisfied? Never, but it works. So here follows the story of Quicksilver Initiative. I should have put V in there. Of the Quicksilver Initiative. And across the dim sharp rocks they went, and on the paths of the mysterious guide they... Oh. Got attacked by wolves. Grar, grar. Sorry. Shall I lend a hand? Please do, because Tia is going to die. Wolf and Thornwolf, a slavering, spring-legged scavenger of nether flare, with a voice a great whirling sigh, reeks of piled meat that's been 6 days in the sun. Apparently some expression of the same animal, it bounces from leg to leg ungraceful in its girth, spines all a-rattling. I would like that chest and that spirit. Rewards have timers. Reaching adjacent tiles will give you an extra turn. To collect the reward, collecting the reward is a swift action. Rewards and their timers will be shown on the map, even in unexplored areas. A walk in the moonlight. All heroes in your party must survive throughout this campaign. They can be named once per page. Elithar and other non-hero characters can't open most rewards. I don't know what keep calling it Elithar. Elthiar. And Elthiar will always fall back if he falls in battle. Okay. Well, arrow of Anywise. An arrow from each... so you're like a hunter mixed with a mage. Shoot an arrow from each interfused object in the direction of a given target. Arrows will go through any number of targets, dealing 1 damage for each one that passes through. So... you need to... So if you interfuse here and interfuse here, and then arrow of Anywise, we'll hit 2 things that way, we'll hit 1 thing that way. This will kill though. Okay. That won't kill and we won't hit that one, so the better bet would be to go like this. So that Tia... Let's start with Tachibana, actually. Bum. Swamp weapons. Throw an axe. Cool. That one's not dead either, though. But Tia can potentially kill that one as we head up to this gear chest. But outside of armor, I'm gonna really want that. I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. We've never done this, so who knows? Okay, we can't quite reach there. Because we can specifically go right there to make things happen. Alright, we need to actually choose to obtain the gear, though. Okay, so Tia, interfuse with the tree. Oh, actually, Tia can swap your weapon for one thing. What can you do? 2 damage, 1 shred, 3 range. Yeah, I'd think I'm more... God, either I shouldn't have had Tachibana jump all the way up there. Here is a duck of sitting. Unless we go all the way over this way. It's just I want that. But then this thing can... Okay, yeah, that is showing its range. So if it goes... Okay, no, but it can't... It has a range of 3. So it would have to try to shoot through that to get to Tia. Okay. I think we're okay. Alright, we can get a legacy point, but I don't know what those do here, so, Tier 1 Shadow Staff. Okay, I decided to attack her anyway, which was perfectly fine. The wolf showed up, but it did not show up in our range. Open chest. Within, we get 3 things. One is a mace that we don't need, so we'll get an ingot. A necklace of dodge. I have a feeling they could both use it, but we're going to give that to Tia because she is currently the most dying. And bonus stunt chance. Give that to... Kind of want to give it to Tia as well. Because I'm not sure if... I imagine stunting with interfusions does not work. Is not because it's like you have to stun with hitting with a staff to make that happen. I feel like, so we'll give it that Tachibana. Okay. Show. Okay, so now we can get out of range of things. So the wolf is probably up in there. Could we be able to see it if it were down there? Set up Guardian. Can't interfuse with anything else at the moment, so we're... I guess we'll wait. No, we can withdraw for free, though. Wolf. Attempt to shoot it. Get some damage on it. Okay, come step into the safe embrace of Tachibana. Another wolf, which came up there as well. Tia says, die. Tachibana says link up with both of them. It doesn't know where we are. It's not there. It's not up there. It's apparently not over there. Where the hell is the new wolf? Let's draw from that tree. Step closer still. There it is. Interfuse with that rock. Arrow at that thing. Stones have discus. There we go. We managed to survive despite Tia's 1 HP. It'll be very nice once Revia shows up. Oh, good. But I get to remove 1 for free, it looks like. I would really rather... I mean, I don't like any of these 3, but especially not that one. Okay, so I guess it's just another event space. Save. How to not lose your way. I must admit, I am puzzled. You mean lost? Better not be lost 3 sleeps in. No, not lost. I don't lose my way. Well, I have not in a great many years. Alright, well, good. No, I am merely puzzled. Why you accepted the dragon's invitation to attend a mysterious ball in another world. Why do you fucking care? You must be lovers of dance. I think we should hear from you first. Why don't you explain what that means? Not losing your way. You're being evasive. Trying to be. A little wiser these days. Well, I suppose I would be an awful hypocrite if I took issue. It's okay if... Well, there's not so much to understand. Their path is constantly twisting among vale and spire, roadless, with rarely any obvious marker made to feature. Start with starlight. Do you remember stars? Do you remember them? Is it possible to forget? Perhaps I phrased it strangely. I mean, when navigating upon your good green world, you tend to rely on lodestars. Is that not true? Sometimes, or sometimes constellations. In familiar places, it's fucking roads or landmarks. Yes. Yet you see, our sky is starless, lit only by the chains that flow and change. Few things are permanently decided here. We cannot even trust this land to hold its form in place. What do you mean? What you mean? That cliff where we passed through this door, it has been a canyon, a field, a forest. And you're saying it moves? Put simply, yes. Nothing here is very polite. About staying the proper distance away from other things. Makes finding your way sound pretty fucking hopeless. So, in Netherfarwin, in Netherflare, where we cannot trust anything past our fingers, it is our grasping hands that serve as the constant. Plainly put, your lodestar is desire. Welty has plenty of desire. Your own desire can guide you surely from here to that silly castle or wherever you will. And provided you can want to go where your intention is to be, you will rarely be surprised. How poetic it sounds. That feels too, what do I mean, simple? Because, like, what keeps us together then? I thought we're all perfectly similar in our, your choice to follow me. It sounds flimsy, but even a mostly tacit ordering of wills can bind our bearing into one. What if you don't know what you want? Or what if the thing you want isn't here? In both cases, you will be lost and in peril. But then how do you avoid if you don't avoid it? Getting lost is how you learn, not just here but everywhere, in every pursuit. Well, is that actually true? Is that actually true? I think it must be. After all, I did say it. So, LVR? Yes? That's happened for you. How did I learn these things? Yeah. For me, in the span of my existence, you're asking about my childhood. Is that so very long ago? I can only make sense of time as it ties together my own memories, but if I think on it, it is when I kept coming back, and back, and back, to one peaceful place along a river, the only place I had wandered where I felt calm and safe. I was deeply frustrated, as you might imagine. How would I ever escape? I thought I would be imprisoned, you see. I thought I was imprisoned, you see. Eventually I recognized it, that as soon as my heart stopped wanting to return there, I stopped. Despair came, for then there was nothing I wanted in this world that I could ever find. I wound up in other places. And something gave you hope again. No, that was what made me vulnerable. Hope is wild and lovely, and it can be strong as a tree, but it is not everlasting. And the deeper its root goes, the deeper hole is left when it dies. The deeper the hole. I needed certainty. Certainty is the sister of insanity. Certainty allows you to master your desires. Pure certainty eclipses even truth. I wandered long and lost before I achieved it. The sureness I feel, that must spark against your reasoning eyes. They drink at the black-blue stream. They camp for the 4th time around a ground flame. Alethea, sorry if... Does that mean... Would you be called a lostling? That is a word, yes. A word for us who dwell here, cast by one god or another to wander in darkness for our crimes, however ancient they be. And that is why you say I was fortunate, not to have made another like you. We are most of us unkind and unreasonable. I am by measures an aberration. If we become lost down here, for a long enough while, you will change, or you will die. So consider yourselves forewarned, and do not squabble off. Sleep is not easily captured under a haunted sky. They wake, unsure how long they rested, and set off again. Now as we are passing by the breath of an Almery.
Doing what? From what we talked about yesterday, I'll just say yesterday, from what we talked about, navigation and all, this is the way you wanted to go?
No. To reach where we are going, I must keep my heart on the castle door. Between me and there, the path decides how it will unfurl. Here, anyway, I should caution you. Avoid the... because they... Orfel. Well, this is quite the interruption. You are too much in the way. And I only have so much energy to spend between you and your master. Alethea?
You were looking at her. What happened?
I don't know. The lostling Alethea had stepped behind a twisting curtain of dark and was suddenly gone. Hey, what do you mean, looking at her? I'm not like... Oh, unless I don't realize it yet.
Don't worry. Wait, shut up for a second.
Distant yelling reaches their ears.
Battle sounds like. Let's go see.
Should we? A land never looked so much like nowhere. And yet crossing it, a sense of familiarity grows in each of them. The smell of green, of dew and sunlight. And at the hill's crest is a tragic window.
Grark!
Do you know what this is?
No, I don't.
A platoon of Draven bellows round this rag-looking fort.
Kavon!
Revia!
Kavon!
Revia, we! Friends of mine, listen. It may not seem like it, but today is a great chance. A chance to lay claim to the rest of your lives. Don't fear it. Be glad. This is the day you'll think of.
Kavon!
When you're with your husband, your wife, enjoying all you've built. This is the day you'll think of. When you stood here, willing to give your life for the future, and it will be so much sweeter to have you promise you. So, let's get the catapult going.
Kavon!
Tachibana?
Yeah.
We're going?
Yeah.
With that, the darkness plunges by and a battlefield blooms. Satya is still at 1 HP. Okay, should we get 2 stumps, 2 darts, 3 stumps, 2 darts, and a demon. And also a forge to upgrade weapon armor by 1 tier. That would be very nice. Shift. Throw an axe. Oh yes, stunt. Let's go. Upgrade. Upgrade the Ice Claim, upgrade the Fate Tracer, upgrade River Scale. Ooh, that would also be really nice. Just upgrade armor in general. But we'll go with upgrading the weapon. Till it becomes a spell doom. Heck yeah. Can more than one person use that one? No. Nope. Fair enough. Alrighty, where are the Dravens? Okay, there's more of them. There's a stump hidden away somewhere. Dungeon slack. What even? Hide yourself behind that. You have a crossbow. Oh. One person can arm the catapult. You wait there. Tia, go, interfuse with the big-ass rock. He should be safe all the way back here. I fucking hope. As we bounce a rocket, people. Step over here. Fire catapult. Levia. Fair enough. It was worth a shot. Alright, there's a dart over there still. Well, Tachibana can't do much. Load catapult. Fire catapult. Revia. Strike through. I suppose that wouldn't give you both things, would it? Load catapult. You have a ranged weapon, so it's okay for you to step out there. Right, he's interfused up there, so you should still be safe. She's the one who's going to be in danger. Unless... So I interfuse with... Did 2 damage. I interfuse with a fire. Can I then use it to destroy this? No. Okay, we learned. Dungeon Slack says, fire the catapult. Fair enough. Load the catapult for the next one. Yeah, that was just rude. Tachibana, can you just, head over here and kill it? Revia, with your face hurting so much, kill. Splintered walls sag. The hill stinks of blood. You four have taken some hits. Are we still alive? All of us? Yeah? Yeah? If only there was something or someone worth surviving for. So there's Droven down here. They're of some order or another. Strange armor. Several of them are wearing. Kavons. Say again? These soldiers were Kavons. How do these ones not assume they're his? Where are you two even from? Who? Oh, a shadow falls on their necks. It's hot as breath. The world bends and a storm as wings rouse. In the storm as wings rouse. So it is time to see them all again. The last color is red. Pain swamps the nerves. Smells of burning hair and cooking flesh. An instant of agony, so deep and wide it stretches into long, cruel waves. The odd sensation of shrinking to ash, becoming the grit that washes through oblivion. Hey, wake up. That can't be a voice. Hey, Tia, look at me. Look at me. Wild stuff, right? Did you say... Wait, did we? You two. What are you? Where is this? A breeze fumbles at their hair, carries the lonesome three-note call of some unguessed thing that populates the dark. Groodaloo! Groodaloo! I mean, we're obviously just fucking people. Beyond the nether flare, though, that's where we are. Groodaloo! Stories merge best over a meal. And Revia's companions all were immolated together. They eat what the Lost Lane showed them to eat, petals and roots, strewn with the bright-tasting meat of catchable rodents. And the memory of that dragon. Revia threw herself down at the foot of the mountain. Revia hid, and Kavon had no mercy, then or after. From that day on, Revia had to fight a war. Revia had to fight the war that we'd already lost. Otherwise, just bow our heads to be slaughtered. But Revia guess things didn't carry on for too long after that. Another year, maybe. And Revia do not know how far into the past that was. Huh? Revia's remembering. Revia died that day. At that flimsy little wood fort up by the crossroads. It's north of the green bridge where Revia grew up. You die? It's not the first time Revia fought that battle. It's like a dream that comes each winter. Well, if you die, that means you're dead. Revia guess it. Oh well. I think it's just fucking come with us. What? With this one? I'm saying, anyway, maybe you're stuck. Like, for some reason, no one knows. You were stuck and we all happened by, so it follows that. Anyway, we have to keep moving, so come with us. Try leaving that memory behind you. It probably doesn't hurt to try. But if Revia go with this one, then Revia is going to this ball. The never-before ball. The invitation said, to be held only once per existence. And you guys know the way. I mean, we did have a guide. But you don't now. You don't have to come. Just think on it. But we'll fucking leave you behind if you take too long. They stand not far from each other, in quiet, none of them feeling one firm way. The dead woman Revia scrabbles for any stone of memory, any pebble of knowledge that might be strewn somewhere on the floor of her subconscious. Something to explain her presence here. No, Revia. Why does Revia not know? Color elapses more than time does. New features feather the landscape, sudden as being noticed. Stabbing the sky with those piercing eyes, the librarian calls your eyes piercing. Did you ever pay attention to her? Genicas, where's a lot of yellow? Hey, try to, without even thinking about it, just tell me. What do you want to do? Like, what's the first thing in your heart right now? Search for Elfia, right? Yeah, I don't know why, but whether I'm proud or ashamed, but I already think I kind of think I'd be heartbroken if I didn't at least get another chance to, I don't know, you know what I mean? Revia cunning tongues her teeth. It's a pitiful pile of truths she manages to heap together. Too much is forgotten for her to feel any degree of wise or sure. A dragon's castle, you said. And a ball. Griffrix. Yeah, that's... I guess with your history it's a pretty tough prospect, but Elfia seems to... It's not like you made your choice, though. Revia be dragon hunter. Maybe a failed one, but it's at least something Revia know. Sure. If Revia is just the wrath or a revenant of, well, whatever, Revia want to think Revia here for a purpose. For a reason, a purpose. No, but Elfia and Glyphrix... Tachibana, can you... I don't know. I mean, it has the sound of a tragedy to me. One of those old revenge stories where everyone dies. We didn't come here to slay dragons. Kavon is its brother. You realize this, yes? It's a dragon. Does he think it wants to dance with this one? I wouldn't rule that out. This stuff can wait, folks. Might be a long time before we get there. If we get there at all, Tia. You take the fucking lead. You're the only map that might work. Yeah. Revia's face hurt. We're following Tia. Revia got it. She's got it. Good. Good then. Hooray. I hate high strung. How did I do it so perfect? Because of mods. And welcome in, hello. But yeah, I had the just a mod that just adds things like horns and like animal ears and whatnot, and I pretty much never use them because they're generally terrible for any of the characters. But as soon as I saw those antlers, I'm like, I could make Tia. And then I didn't, because I didn't do it the last session or two because my brain was all like, I don't know. Also because the last scenario was a legacy scenario. Yeah, the time before that, I'm like, I'm not sure if I can get Tia's personality right. And then this time I was going to make another character, then I remembered I thought about Tia, and since this is the last thing, I'm like, you know what, whatever, we'll do Tia. And I will continually fail at her accent forever. Anyway, I hate the bards. I don't like the big bears. I don't like people getting more ability. I hate the haunts too, but we'll get rid of the bards, I guess. But now we have Revia. We have Revia, Tia, and Tachibana, so we should be pretty okay, except that's going to be another long fucking thing. I mean, yeah, I've been trying to do that, but then I lapse into like a southern accent, or I try to do a bit of an Irish, and it's like, she doesn't have much of an Irish, though. She's supposed to, but she doesn't. Oh, anyways, now let's have another super long session, or super long story thing, followed by every other fucking thing. And then we can finally go here, and Tia will not be almost dead. And then we'll either get a buff for the remainder of the page, which could be cool, or resources would probably be good, even though we don't have a forge. Oh, we have a forge, but we... but a chest. No, we're going to need the healing, most likely. Yeah, she kind of got hit really bad in the first fight. It wasn't my fault we didn't have Revia yet. Elthiar, that sure-footed lostling, treads in a musty dream. Hey, a voice? A molded through memory of the world. She is snared in things once hers. Neither of us belongs here. That is certainly true of you, but you will stay until I'm done. Interesting. That doesn't sound like me. For an all-considering creature, the mind makes the best prison. Is that so? Well, we can leave out the decorations. Can we leave out the decorations? These memories are too old to mean anything. Blame yourself, Orufel. You brought them with you. Did I? Bring them? Then you're implying that I now visit a mind not my own. Yours, right? Am I locked inside of you? Silence means yes. Yes, I'm on to you now. I play this game myself. You like me discovering you, bit by bit. You want me to pick out and admire each particular flavor of this dish that you've toiled to prepare for me. You think I'm playing coy? Perhaps I am. There is a delight in this, a feeling I did not expect. At least it explains the great tree growing out there. That is not mine. I have never been so in love as that. Do you see it? You could have hidden it from me. I did not anticipate that your gaze might focus so far beyond your own circumstance. Yes, how unpredictable, though I will say it is an impressive tree. It is for her. Her? One who once ruled here. Outside on the restless and remembering hills. Hey, yeah, this one maybe do not know about me, but Revia sense things sometimes. Spectres rise, breathing light into faded grudges. Revia be sensing Revia do not know. Something bad, or Revia sensing like malice. Does this one feel it? Yeah, no, things are... Hey, Tachibana? Huh? Things are forming around us. Ought to be sensing pain in face, but this be normal for Revia, yes. Time to fight shadows, known as Raccoon, Roe, Bogmore, and Rager. Oh, ooh, an ability shrine. I would like an ability shrine. Tachibana. Exit. Fuck. Tachibana. Yeah, fuck the second axe. Hibbity hoppity. Stab. Revia, if you would be so kind as to perhaps move here. And then Revia throw the close range axe. And Revia left for Revia stab. Revia stab failed. Revia has concerns. Well, I guess we can't immediately super run to that. Let's line up with Revia for the walling. Scalding Rain is 4 to 5 damage. That's only 2 damage, therefore 4 to 5 damage. Bitch. What is that weirdness going on? Bonus 9 XP to whoever kills that. Neat. Yes. Linked here with Revia Booty. Damage. Hippity hoppity. Big stab. Delicious bonus experience. Level up! Oh, we can get our airlift back. Let's do gain the counterattack though. Tia. Diffuses the plant, I guess. I want you to come over to the ability shrine though, because granting ability. There we go. We can upgrade compulsion, changing it to a turn from a turn-ending action to the thing. We're not seeing many statues, We're not seeing much of this stuff at the moment. Endurance is very much not Tia, but Tia could absolutely use 2 armor and 1 warding. So we're going to do that for the sake of safety. Now, Olivia, I realize your face might hurt, but you know what's up here. Oh no, that'll straight a warding. Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. Throw an axe. Now poison, so it's going to die either way, but let's super poison it. That means no one's going to get that bonus experience though, won't they? No, not Revia still gets it. Good. Huzzah! And now a level up for Tia. Hooray. Ah, naturalist. Bigger flow for each confused object. Melee and ranged attacks are stronger. We could now up compulsion. It would be better if we had someone who can, like, do traps and things to move them into, but, you know. Remember, melee damage isn't going to help us very much. Melee damage is not going to help us very much. Only ranged damage might, but we don't have a ranged attack with Tia yet. But this would give Tia the ability to potentially interfuse better, or go into the Great Plain and be safer. Upgrade a compulsion, that way it's not a turn-ending ability. The dead leave no bones, their blood no stain. Smears of steam mix with darkness and disappear. Those were Gorgons. Gorgon spawn. Is that what they were? Wish Revia knew. Revia, that's why your face hurts. The Gorgons effed up your face. Or even, Revia don't have to know things, but Revia, if Revia could feel any kind of leaning, a trace of familiarity. No, Revia do not know. Revia do not know what Revia be wishing for. None of them knows what should be and what should not. Each head is crowded with questions to which the only answer is dread. She would know. She probably knows. A song, a voice has begun to lowly croon, and it wakes all the gentle shadows from sleep. From dreams of their deaths, they startle and roam. Hooray! God damn you. Ooh, extra tongue range. I don't like that either. I don't like any of this. That seems like the worst thing, though. I hate both of these guys so much, though. What are we about to fight? We're about to fight a Morthagi, a Draven, and a Gorgon. Okay, fair. I hate you the most. Oh no, is it? And welcome indeed. Oh man, I want an ability. Oh well. We're not going for the ability though, we want Tia. I want to heal Tia better. So Tia, be healed. Congrats. Now, no matter what we're going to fight a Morthagi, do I want a combat buff or resources? I feel like I want resources. But the combat buff lasts the entire time, so that'd probably actually be a good thing. Especially if it's like, gives us stealth to start with. Yeah, heck it. Courage! A pet rabbit! And a shadow spirit. Rivia, you and Tachibana need to go help save that bunny. Alrighty. Actually, the question is, you don't... Tachibana does not want the bunny because Tachibana got Kitty. You have no pet. You have no pet because animals hate Revia for some reason. So both of them are going to die. So let's have... Tachibana move closer. Okay, that's where that guy is. Okay. Mainly, I wanted to, what do you call it? Yep. We got Tia as close as we absolutely could. More so than any other character. Anyway, Tachibana set up a guardianship, I guess. Tia, we're going to give you a bunny. I don't remember what the bunny does specifically, but we're going to give you a bunny. But, also, interfuse with that, and then dash over to get a bunny. You fool. Oh no, yeah, that's true. Alrighty, so rescue the bunny. Tia now has Avenger, the pet rabbit, also known as Banicula. He gets +1 bonus damage. Rain upon it. Alrighty, Arevia. I guess we could replace. We can turn that into a shadow sword. Excuse me. But we can also just kill this thing. I think the battle will still remain while we're chasing after it. Yeah. Actually, who could use the... Retreat? No. Who could use the experience better? So you need 99 to get to level 4. 70 to get to level 2. I mean, the one who could use it the most would be Tia, if I'm being fully honest. Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. Why did I think that was giving me experience? I'm an idiot. Just give me the legacy point then. Oh god. Fuck you. Fucking wildlings. Okay, we're gonna face the true Gorgon and find out what the hell Child of Hill Shrine is. Oh, it's a hard fight. I just noticed that. But we've got courage. We got all that. We got a bunch of bonus rewards. A small gear chest. Okay, first off, Revia, of course, says Try to throw an axe. Hell yes. And then Revia says, throw some poison. And then Revia says, beware. More poison thrown. How much HP do you have? 10 of 7. Right, because for whatever reason you guys all have boosted HP. So we need to hit you a little bit, and then we can go deal with that. The only way to get to that chest is to break that down. Alright, both are dead. Destroy those pots. Tia scamper. And I get bonus experience. That's a forge, right? Yeah, to upgrade a weapon or armor up. I would like Revia to upgrade Revia's spear, or to start upgrading armor or whatnot. But, so Tachibana, hippity hoppity, hippity, there's the rest of them. Throw an axe. Swap. Destroy. No stunt, unfortunately. Tia, open the chest. A cloak and a pendant of some variety. So we can give someone warding. Looks like Tia and Tachibana can mostly use it. I guess Tia will get the talisman because she has the least HP. And a dodge cloak. That will best serve Tachibana, who has almost no dodge. Alrighty, now Tia can say interfuse with a thing like that. Hobble a bitch. Well, I guess hobbling the bitch didn't matter that much because it's gonna die. Hi. Well, Tachibana's gonna hop over here. We're gonna find out what the hell this do. Oh, it's a transformation. Understood. Oh. Gain a rock leg, gain a rock arm, or gain a different rock arm. So I can lose a little bit of speed for armor. Stick with the stone arm, smacking things around. Absolutely. I mean, I don't really want these for Tachibana. So, no thank you. Now then. Die. That's a stunt, though. Which means you're going to get another turn to kill that one. So before we do that, Revia, hop on over here. Upgrade your petroglass spear. Okay, guys, I want to kill it. Cancel. Oh, right, because you explode with goo. Kill it. That's a thing that charges, that's a thing that charges, that powers stuff up, that guy Just absorbs a bunch of shit from around him. I hate all of this. What are we going up against next? Draven. None of these are Draven cards. Okay. I like you the least of these, I think. Alrighty, time to fight some Draven for some resources. Alright, and that did tell us there was a forge in there, so there's going to be resources in here. So go here, get into a fight. Of course, we have courage. No, there's not much here at all. There's our resources. We got to get in there fast if we want to do anything about it. Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. Open the chest. Healthy low center resources, excellent. Swamp. Throw. Doesn't do us any good because it's the haunt was doing the haunt things, but hey. So you got 9 health. Not going. I don't think anything we do is going to actually, for certain, kill. Yeah, no. But what we can do is compel you to get closer over here. Interfuse with use of that. Hello, Stump. And can't get both of the bone lands though. But that's fine, that's not really what I was after. Stunt it! Dang. Alright. I'll have you throw her poison. I'll have you throw it again for good measure. And belated, welcome in, Lucha. Yes. He's not trapped in here with them, they're trapped in here with her. Everyone should fear Tachibana. I still have an axe, so, die. Here goes hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. Interfuse. Got him. I'll have you move forward as well. Throw axe. Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. It's cute that you think you can get away. Bonus damage. Well, the only person who will go up a full octave is going to be Tia, so there you go, Tia. You're just going to be filled up with stuff. Right, next up we have a Draven fight. So, no, we're on a Draven fight. Next up we have one of these things, which I'll probably take the chest. And then whatever the big boy is. Who has the most shit right now? Gorgons have the most shit. There's no Gorgon option here. Let's just get rid of the guy I hate. Treasure chest. Yay! A lantern. Olivia could also use more stunt chance, so Olivia get a lantern. Oh, no, it's the brooch of illumination. Still, yes, take the feather steel strap. Ooh, a speed boosty. Speed boosties are very important. Give it to Tachibana. There's the lantern. Which we give to Tia because Tia's the only one who can carry something without replacing an axe. Alrighty. Ah. Am I here again? Yes. How many circles round will you thus uselessly wind? Not uselessly, not quite. I'm learning things. Do you think so? For instance, I've observed that your imagination is strange but not wide, and I have noticed that you see the smallness of yourself amidst the universe and are not so scared. So I think you must be very old. Ancient. Excuse me again. What is it like? You must already know. I only know my own experience. I would be curious to hear yours. What is it like to be in love with an ageless being? Does she feel it back, I wonder? Love that waits on reciprocation was never love at all. Ah, I see. You have my sympathy. But don't feel too bad. Her attention is famously broad, her high-up gaze difficult to distract. Though she did have trouble leaving me alone, as I now recall. I assume you know our history, she and I. You use my name quite comfortably. I am aware, yes. I am aware of your crime, and of her ill-honored mercy. Then I think all of this is for her. Even your hatred is not really your hatred at all. Am I correct? Silence means yes. Silence means yes. You give away too much to be an effective tormentor. Smile. You need not ask. I smile quite naturally. Smile, Orufel. Pretend it makes you brave. Just know that beneath that false and fetching smile, you reek of hopelessness. Well, I shall take another lap. Uselessly. Grow. Is there someone out here you're singing for? You know algebra? Here, ever had an almond? Did I say it right? Algebra? No. Whoop. Keep expecting her, Elfia, to interject suddenly, to mock us a little, and to, quietly slink up alongside us. Crump, crump. Why did you not wait for me? You know how she sounds kind of a different time, and just then, through the fog, murmur, murmur. Fear, murmur, mumble, mumble, tormenting her sleep. That was a person. Sure was. Whoosh. Their wary eyes leap from shadow to shadow. Hateful things have lately dotted their path, springing up without warning. I don't see Rivia, do you feel the latent malice thing? No. Did it sound like her? You're the guide. I would say what if it was her, though? It's anyone's voice, warped as if by water. Murmur, murmur. From above her palms with the moon. And when they next glance through the ruined archway, they see not the tumbled duskland of nether flare, but a chamber, walls and flat stone floors, cluttered things. It makes sense. Tia? She disappeared inside a place like this, maybe? Place like what? Oh, Tia. Why, don't you think it's maybe similar to how you found me? Was it like this? Well, we live to see someone's feels a bit weird, but should not we find another way? What? I mean, obviously, right? But Revia, no. It draws Revia in too, but how do we fucking risk it when we have no clue as to just what we might face? As to whether we'll come out again, as to just why? Never had to fight anyone. I cannot just... You're making it hard for me to say. I mean, you're making good arguments. I just... My heart, Tachibana. You want me to lead to my heart and to go just where? And to just go where, right? To go where my feelings say to go. And the path I see goes under that archway. And past whatever's on the other side. And it feels like that's the only unlonely path I see. Which is weird, but I trust it. Because, yeah, if I don't follow me, then aren't we lost already? That's a very good point, yeah. I'd have his face hurt. Alright, sounds like the fucking decision's been made. A small gesture of support can be a mighty thing, even a fateful thing. Bookshelves shall that be our barricade. How horrifying. Sorry, Anya. There are various old things around. Shall I start, perhaps, do I pile them up? Whatever. Whatever you think you can manage quickly. How quickly do you... I shall be but a moment. But, alright. Thinks me a real cantaloupe. Why did she save me then? Was it because I cried the hardest? I mean, it looked like you had a thunder arm. Clong. Oh. You must think you're dreaming. Feels like a walking through a sheet of water, but dry. Civilized smells come sudden to their nose. Comforting smells. Cut stone. Bound books. Wood varnish. Who or... Only a wanderer. Looks like we just strolled down an ordinary hallway. Yeah, it was like that too when we came to your... that fucking battlefield. I should... Hey, Anya! Hey, Captain Anya! What? I can only... Oh. Name yourselves. Speak. Fuck you. I thought perhaps the Queen sent them? They did come from... Well, they sort of came from... But then answer me, Calum. These are not faces I have once seen in or out of the city. Speak, if you are human, or hold your tongues and be slain. Yeah? Huh? Oh, suddenly, how would I even describe her? Just say something. Revia's face hurt too much for this. We are 3 well-meaning and able strangers. Right. Sure, and our story's too long to sum up quickly anyway, so fucking listen. Listen, you're in some kind of trouble. I don't know what it is, but I'm good at dealing with trouble. I think we all 3 are. That's the whole of why we're here. 3 heroes arriving together from nowhere and at our time of need? How strange. She stows her spear. Dear darling, Saya Banicula, fuck you. They are human, Calum. You hear the difference? Yes, but... Your voices ring true, words and meanings aside. Those I cannot be asked to sort through such things now. But, Captain, I think I've realized something. Captain Anya, wait! I am tired, girl. I know you said our task was... Or rather, I know what you said our task was, but... But this is not... Does this not feel like the hand of Hada? I'm sure of it. He sends them to guard our lives. Would Hada's deliverance arrive so late and in such ragged form? Hey, would I just say fuck you too? Italy, if you would want. Just be happy they're people. Can I ask what else we might have... But Captain, if you had seen... Thresh! Swish! Those sounds. Thrixel. Ah. Yeah, Concord and all its libraries, homes, and citizens. Eviscerated. If you entered through the catacombs, you must have seen it from below. We fled a toppling palace, already in shards. If you have no loyalty to Cure, then you should not die with us. Is this your plan, then? To die? Threeble. I hesitate to say it, but... She did not hesitate to tell me. Yes, we are meant to die here, defending Queen Sugan's escape. I will not apologize for my honesty. The enemy is overwhelming. There is no killing it. We saw the Queen off, with the knights turning. The eastern mountains were lined with silver. We are here to win her any amount of time. A palm's width of moon. She will be found. But the hope is that... Where is the hope? I suppose it lies with the sorceress. As dear Maine. Scree. So it's another pointless battle. Shush, it's alright. But I believe you three are the hope. You were sent by the grace of Hada. I'm almost sure of it. We could build up some barricades, maybe? Yes, I can help. Good, get started. We shall hold out as long as we can. And if you are watching, sweet Hada, holy Hada, I only pray that we don't die in vain. Oh! By the way, also, did neither of you see a dark-haired, commanding sort of woman in a robe? Strange eyes? How strange. In the palace, it could have been the hundreds of people. Well, she can be cute, too, but not in the traditional sense. Revia's face hurts the most back here. Do you mean the queen? Sugan's hair was star white. Courage, everyone. Well, that's not too much. But we have to survive for 5 turns, eh? Caleb and Anya must survive. Ooh, gear, though. Ah, we can build a barricade. Neat. So, Tachibana. Step forward a little bit. Swamp over. It's too far away to do that. Fair enough. Build a barricade. Oh, yeah, you actually are, you're a full-on warrior. Excellent. But build a barricade. Tia. Interfuse with that lamp. Head over here and get this gear for us. That was apparently your turn. Fair enough. Get up here and do that thing. Interfuse with the ruined table. Interfuse with a barrel. Wreck his shit. Or don't. God damn it. Alright, Revia, it's up to you. Throw an axe. And moss him. Oh no, things. So that was turn 1. Mash him. Alright, Tia. Open the chest. Ooh. Is that a mace or a staff? Fancy staff. Across the night, the long watch lamp, across the night, across the clouds, across the brands, and smoke of crowds. The lamp was raised and never dimmed, still it stays alight. So, the area revealed by interfused objects is increased. Yeah, okay, I mean, you just have otherwise, that dumb thing. So, yeah. Boop. No! It's not even, it's a wand. Not a thingamabob. So we're gonna lose range, but that's fine. Because that's range on the weapon itself. Because this also means you can now have your proper warding. Lamp out. A speed boosty belt. That you have the boosties. And a speed boosting strap. Okay, Tia, you can have speed boosties too now. Hooray! What can you interfuse with anything useful? Not really. So just get on up here and wall with everyone else. Look at them all! Yeah, I did kind of destroy all the things that we could interfuse with that would be worth something. I guess interfuse with the hero banner. Oh, you can actually throw that over here. Okay, cool. Which means that Evia can poison. Now that thing will be dead. And Evia can jump over like that. Tachibana can guard. And you can guard. Someone launched an alarm again. More Sauriers and whatnot. Tachibana says, fuck you. Tachibana also says, fuck you. Failure. We instead hurt our own barricade. Fair enough. Oh. Being a little bitch, are you? First off, I guess interfuse with that banner. Constrict this bitch. Card is dead. Everything's dead. Hi. You having fun just topping around? Fired in the thrust. Alright, Tachibana can't really do much right there, so hi! You're going to die now. Same kind of situation here. Can't do much, but we can move you up here and do it. She was doing... Nice. I mean, really, I can totally, yeah, there's no point in letting it live, I suppose. Even though it's stunned. Interfering with our barricades, I see. Excuse me. No fair enough. withdraw from one. Oh, we can't interfuse with that anyway, because they're already interfusing with it. So, yeah, constrict. Zap. Nice. Levia cannot throw most far enough. But what Levia can do is move, destroy, and kill that one too. Pain. Well, you finally burrowed. You fool. Oh, lol. Are they losing interest? Are they? Anya, they... No. Take a hard look, Calum. They quiver like excited dogs. They sense their master's arrival. Who? Do you really mean... The name Queen Sugan dreamed 9 years ago was Dunavir, our immortal destroyer. In a single spring, he has dismantled the world. Mighty cure built over 6 centuries, stripped to its bones in a season. Even now, I feel undeserving. What does that mean? My family, my friends, so many died defending the Queensland. All more gifted, more courageous than myself. That I'm the one who sees his face, our enemy. That I'm the one who stands before him at the end. I can only wonder why Hada chose me. Oh, stop. Stop fucking feeling that way. You think it helps him? I'd be pissed if I died in some cool way and T over here just spend her time feeling guilty. Come on, let's just kill the thing. Tachibana, but... Well, can we? Even dragons die. Every dragon dies. It does, doesn't it? Every dragon dies, and then the egg quickens again. Twice at the Battle of Foxbridge, Dunavir's body was destroyed, and twice he remanifested. While any of his numberless brood live, we believe he needs fear no fate. Well, that's fucking obnoxious. It's unfair. But still, Onya, I cannot help but feel... Okay, so do I want... But I don't want either of them, technically. Because they are not my legacy characters. So we can have a second... Basically, it's a choice between a second warrior or a second mystic. I like warriors, but if we're going based on like personality and whatnot, Anya's kind of a bitch. Probably understandably so, but she does have Zap Arm. Now, it is enough. You should live, Galen. And all of you, go. All of you, go. All of you, go. Or I can roll a die. I really do like warriors more than mystics. But she does have the Jolty arm. Ah! Whatever. Initial decision was Caleb, so whatever. Anya? Or die with me if you prefer it. I cannot make that decision for you. One by one. Yep, not an option. I mean, it vaguely makes sense because it seems like these these things that we step into are going to all be failed, like, stories that ended in failure, as it were. Because Revi is dead, technically. One by one, screeg, scrush. Flivix. Tremorous bodies settle, ready to pitch themselves forward. Tia. Exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Our stories, we won. But these stories ended in failure, so we didn't get these stories. Although it felt like Revia's story, the one that she came from, was like a failure timeline of the Summer King story that we did. I don't remember the Thrixel having a big old king myself, but so I'm not sure if that's actually one of their story, if that was their story, because I don't think it was, but I remember Moth People. Anyway, yeah, we'll make it out, do so. And so at the end, Onya of Red Birch Mountain. Yeah, I think I remember a queen. Onya of Red Birch Mountain stands alone before her people's great enemy, somehow hoping. It's a small and pointless aspiration, but she imagines it and is proud. Hada, I shall strike him. This meager hope gives her courage. I shall strike him! I do remember, yeah, big old moth thing. Hada willing, he shall feel the pain at the point of my spear. He shall feel some pain, any amount of pain. Boss's Golden Shield. Golden Shields limit the damage boss can take per turn. Reaching the damage limit breaks the shield and it will disappear next turn. Some bosses have multiple shields, each with a higher damage limit. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what are we doing? So we get to fight her stupid, pointless battle while everyone else runs? Or the king's going to end up on this side and it's going to be like, oh, fuck. Alright, so Tachibana, step forth. Well, there's one of them at least. You cannot do much of anything, so how about we just shred some crap? Oh, yeah. Ah, there he is. Look at him. Cannot take more than 20 damage a turn. If 20 damage is taken, this is removed next turn. Step, step. Stab. Yeah, move forward. Again, we apparently stepped one too far forward. Whatever. Step, 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 step. Well, we could zap. Or we can throw fire on top of it. Do you have some special ability that lets you interfuse, like, rapidly? Free once per turn. Abilities. Nope. Weird. Because we already interfused, which seemed to have been free, because we still have our swift action. But hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity. Stab! Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity. You fool. More tricks will show up and have fun. Okay, I don't want... Let's have the, Oh, disappointing. I was going to try to get to him to at least stab him one time. Just jump right into the middle and stab that one instead. Haha. Okay, yeah, Tia, you guys in the back. Get moving first. It is safe down on this side. Olivia, frankly, can go kill him. Olivia, stab. And Tachibana, go protect them. Just in case. She has fallen. Have shown up somewhere back behind us. Doesn't matter. Alright, everyone, let's leave. Hooray! Level up the Tachibana. Throwing knives. No, thank you. The Tachibana level up means we can get that airlift again. Or, hell yes, broad swipes. Destroy all the things. One moment they're careening through the catacombs under Calm Court, the besieged Kyoran capital. Have to keep running. And the next, I cannot run any more. The warm wind of Neverflare combs over them, its murk and mineral scent grown familiar. It's almost pleasant now. Did we escape the... Seems so. But the sky... here, let's talk. Again Tachibana rings the weird truth out for the young Calum to absorb. Which is why Revia came along. It's... And same as this one, Revia do not know much. Don't know if Revia is even Revia, or just a figment of Revia. But Revia is conscious. And maybe it's that. It could just be that, clinging to consciousness. Otherwise Revia would worried Revia otherwise just be asleep in that memory forever. Dear. Not much out there. Dug up some of this cabbagey stuff you love. Did we hear Caleb's story? Yeah, it's just like with Revia. Fights the battle over and over, survives though. Captain Onya saves my life. Does it twice actually. I know at least that when I'm old and remembering, I die. Which really feels like a funny thing to be looking back on. Yes. Maybe the dark smells a little like old morning frost. Tia remembers winter walks with her mother, the pine cone path wobbling where her young eyes went. And in the next moment, though she knows it was real, none of it feels firmer than a favorite story. Might it not be a dream escaping its cradle, playing in the clothes of a memory? Sleep comes in unsteady spells. But waking, they troop off together, 4 strong. Does she know? Huh? I mean, that you're looking for her. Elfiar is the name? I wonder. Maybe the good thing is, the further we go, the more sure I feel. What do you mean by it's all I want? To find her. More and more, it's the only thing I hope for. So this is a story of faith, Is it not? Does faith feel at all like... Oh God. That's dangerous. But hey, look, we have survived for a page. To sleep. 2 long marches later. We were all glitterbirds. It was the royal court, and I was, at one time, the most glittering of all. Or so my cousin Queen Sugan says. And you like that, huh? You know what I'd do if someone came and called me a fucking glitterbird? I lived on root soups and wild onions afterwards, wearing only my crude hillspun. I can smile at the memory of silk, surely. What? No, I mean... Hillspin? I can hear my dad suddenly, and I'm glad I learned my stitches. I mean, he's right with me at my legs, at my feet. Even Livia's best memories are water memories. Conversation must fill in for the weather, rain and shine for the mood and the mind. Here's another rest, I think, if we want it. The land is limitless, its drama meaningless. It can all change in a yawn, in a sigh. Should we stop or should we keep? Are you asking me? Well, remember I said my feet felt like rocks? Those poor rocks have now been battered to dust by your relentless pace. So what I mean is, there's no harm in battering them some more. More to the point, I would advise you to not let me influence your choices. I wonder if anyone knows what it's like, making all these decisions with just your crushing heart. Well, I will also say that myself. I cannot wait to meet her, Elfiar. You describe her so guardedly, affectionately vague. We have a word for you for that in Cure. We would call them gyanvaged. Unwilling to share even their idea of a person, keeping it jealously to themselves. Gyanvaged? Am I really that? Do I kinda like it? Yo, you need a rest, Revia? Not me. Revia is used to march through the night just for the pleasure of getting arrow breathed by bird riders. In the foggy brisks of dawn, Revia will be okay for a while still. And Tia had begun to keep a secret. Her head and hearing have started bothering her. She feels sometimes like a marble in the belly of a drained chalice, loudly looping, losing track of why or where she'd hoped to go. Other times, most times, she remembers, and hears only the wind and wild things. But she's started suspecting that the one she's searching for might be somehow beyond her reach. You settle into place as a bee that waits to die, torn from its hurry, sun-grayed and dry. Do you know that I sense the presence of you? Ah, how romantic. A pale and acrid twist of smoke. You're thinning, shrieking into the tied ember of all your frustrated wants. Because I am tired of this. Are you not? Or do you not know the feeling, being tired of here? I could jog in circles. I could pace to every edge of this cell. I could throw a tantrum, but I don't. I don't need the exercise. In a way, it bores me. I am bored. So how about we end it? I have no intention of releasing you. You have no intention, I know that. But that only means you're out of ideas. You're unsure how to use me, right? After all the effort it took to trap me, that seems such a shame. I have ideas. A deal, I'm saying. At great pains, I will offer my hand. Deal. A promise between us. You would not honor it. What? I would have no choice. But did you really not know? How interesting. Ah, how almost saddening. I am disappointed in you, Thieveline, for her sake. Viveline. I forbid you from using that name. You ought not to have left it lying around then. And anyway, you did it first. No one calls me Audufel anymore. But let us not squabble at the table. Where your knowledge lacks, I shall graciously fill in. You see, by her nature, or by her will, or by whatever we might suppose governs how she is and does, a deal is sacred to her. A promise, one's formal guarantee. Your goddess, Ordway, whom you would attest that you love, sang and hammered such a world into being, Nitherfarduin, where oaths are kept and must be, even Glyphorix cannot sunder vows. Not without some grave consequences. Take it from one who promised Take it from one who promised her all and cheated her. You claim knowledge of that story, at least. Then what? What? What are you offering? There is a thing you need. Something you have labored fruitlessly to acquire. I can give it to you, and you know I have the power. I did not look for such an easy answer. Of course not. You are young to your feelings. You think loyalty is everything. I will tell you. Glyphorix may be my last and longest friend, but for my freedom, I would even see the dragon dead. There we go, and now we are... Ooh. Small resource chest. Ooh, fancy chest, though. Hey, a forge. Sure, we can totally see... lots of ability pages. But that fancy chest is being guarded by a hard fight. As is that one. Oh, there's the only way to get a not hard fight is to head up here. But I was actually really hoping that they would kill some of those cards. Oh well. But for now, I did not expect this to have this much talking, and I've been slow of the brain today anyway. What is this? Bonus healing? Oh, healing's so neat. Anyway. We're going to call it earlier. I said it was potentially short. The reason I thought it was going to be short is I thought this would be a quick thing. It is not a quick thing. There is so much reading and talking to do. But we're just going to call it short then, to save my poor brain and face. So thank y'all for watching. I hope you did enjoy, even though we are cutting it short. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening and everything, and I will